Do you love homegrown lettuce but have a hard time getting it to germinate and grow well? Does it bolt and die on you before you've gotten enough to eat? And do you have lettuce in the spring but not the rest of the year? I'm here today to share with you my 7 secrets of getting amazing crops of lettuce all year round in any climate. Hello, I'm Lynn Gillespie, Greenhouse and Garden Advisor for the Grow Network and creator of the High Performance Garden System. It is so much fun to have year-round lettuce supply. You know, lettuce is easy to grow in the spring, but the rest of the year it is a fussy plant, and if the conditions aren't just perfect, the lettuce will not produce much. If any of the one conditions is just a little off, that lettuce is going to struggle. So here on the farm, we've been growing lettuce for 37 years, and I've learned a few things about lettuce production secrets, and I now have a continuous crop of lettuce all year round, and you can do this in any climate. So let's go over the 7 things you can do to keep lettuce happy and productive. Number 1 is seed variety. There are lots of types of lettuce. I have found the best luck with the leaf type lettuce seed, and I will harvest the leaves from around the plants, and I can start harvesting in 4 weeks. I don't have to wait for a head of lettuce to form. I've grown lots of types of lettuce, and mostly just that leaf lettuce. It's just the easiest to grow, and my favorite lettuces that perform well in cold and hot conditions are Tropicana, Bronze Arrowhead, Freckles, and Tamarindo. Now it's important to get the right seed to set yourself up for success. Number 2 is soil. Now that we have the right seed, we need to get the right soil. Lettuce likes a sandy loam soil with lots of organic matter in it. And if your soil is super clay, then the lettuce is going to struggle. And if you have sandy soil, there might not be any nutrients in it, and then the lettuce is going to struggle as well. To test your soil to see if it is the right type for lettuce, grab up a handful of moist soil and squeeze it. Did it stick together or fall apart? If it's stuck together, then the soil has too much clay in it, and if it barely sticks together or falls apart, then it is better for lettuce. So the next question is, how much organic matter is in it? So most native soils have very little organic matter. It is safe for you to add up to 30% of your soil volume in compost. Since we have only clay soil here on the farm, I opted to create my own sandy loam soil for the plants, so now I have control over the soil. Then I add my own compost to the soil, and the plants really thrive in this soil. So I bypass all the years of amending bad soil and just start the season with amazing soil from day 1. So if you would like to learn more about how to create amazing sandy loam soil, we have the Gardener's Guide to Perfect Soil that we give away when you sponsor the High Performance Garden Show. So if you want the guide, stay tuned, and at the end of the video I will give you a link to where you can get the guide. So be sure to keep the soil moist. Lettuce does not like to dry out, and lettuce is very shallow rooted and only needs a soil depth of about 4 inches. So you can grow lettuce in a pot, a grow bag, or in the garden. Number 3 is temperature. Lettuce germinates in soil temperatures ranging from 40 to 80 degrees. It is pretty easy to germinate, and it will be up in 5 to 7 days. If the soil temperature is too high, germinate the seeds in a pot in the house where the AC is keeping you cool. Then you can transplant it outside after it comes up. If it's hot outside, plant the lettuce where it gets afternoon shade. And if you live in a really hot location where the daytime temperatures are over 100 degrees during the day and nighttime temperatures are above 75 degrees, you can grow your summer lettuce in the house under lights. If it is hot, you probably have the AC on in the house, and this is the ideal temperature to grow lettuce. So we grow lettuce in our greenhouses that reach over 105 degrees every afternoon. And the lettuce, it grows fine, but it also cools down to about 55 to 60 at night, and this helps the lettuce get through the hot days. Conversely, if you live in a really cold place, you can grow your lettuce in the house under lights in the wintertime. So we grow lettuce outside until the night temperatures start dipping down into the 20s each night. Then we grow the lettuce in greenhouses and under light until spring, when it warms up again to average 30-degree nights. Number 4 is planting space. So I'll start my lettuce in a tray, and then around 3 weeks, I will transplant it into a grow bed or a pot. I'll plant the lettuce 3 inches apart, 2 plants per clip. So if I'm starting them by seed in the garden, I will sow a row of them 3 to 5 seeds per inch in a row and then thin them to 3 inches apart. Rows 3 inches apart. Number 5 is succession planting. Here is the real secret to having lettuce all year round. So once your first batch of lettuce is up and going, you're going to want to plant another crop so you have a continuous supply of lettuce. So I start a new planting of lettuce every 3 weeks. So depending on the conditions, I might grow several successions indoors and then later I grow outdoors. The general rule of thumb, if the air temperature outside is between 40 degrees and 90 degrees Fahrenheit, then I grow outside. If it is above 90 or below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, then I move the next planting inside the house where the temperature will usually be between 60 and 75 degrees. So I like to grow about 30 lettuce plants per planting to feed 2 people lettuce every single day. Number 6 is light. Lettuce requires 8 to 10 hours of daylight or artificial light to grow well. If you are using lights in the house, be sure that you are using a grow light at the proper height. So when you buy your grow light, it will have recommendations as to how high above the plants that you will want the light. If you are outside, be sure to check how many hours of light your plants are getting. Lettuce would prefer morning light and afternoon shade in the summer months. Number 7 is harvest. You can start picking your lettuce as soon as the first adult leaves get 3 to 4 inches tall. Harvest the outside leaves and let the crown grow for more leaves. A lettuce plant will grow for about 9 to 12 weeks before it bolts. As soon as it bolts, the leaves will get bitter. Then it's time to remove that crop and plant another. I like to harvest lettuce leaves every week for as long as the plant is producing. Even if I don't need any lettuce, I'll go ahead and harvest every week. This will keep the plant producing and hopefully keep you eating more lettuce if it's in the fridge. And if you have extra, you can give some away. So the key to continuous harvest is to plant a new crop every 3 weeks. This means you will be harvesting several crops that are mature while new crops are growing. Okay, let's recap. Number 1, seeds. Leaf type is the easiest. Number 2, soil. Sandy loam soil with up to 30% organic matter. Number 3, temperature. Grow outdoors if the temperature is between 40 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Grow indoors if the temperatures are lower than 40 or higher than 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 4, spacing. Sow the seeds 3 to 5 inches apart in a row and then thin them to 3 inches apart. Number 5, succession planting. New crops every 3 weeks. Number 6, light. Give your lettuce plants 8 to 10 hours of daylight or artificial light. 7, harvest every week. So there you have it, the 7 secrets to growing lettuce all year round in any climate. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to continue with you on your garden journey from blisters, backache, sweat, and tears to a garden that's easy, fun, productive, and totally organic. If you would like to learn more high-performance garden skills, I'd like to invite you to do these 3 things. Number 1, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the high-performance garden lessons that will make your garden more easy, fun, and productive. Second, sign up for the High Performance Garden Show. In this show, you will see us grow a whole season of vegetables week by week for 33 weeks. In the show, we follow a high-performance garden from seed to putting it to bed at the end of the season. This is the best insider's look at watching everything that we do with the vegetable plants week after week, all season long. We even will show you a professional trellising system for your garden. There's over 7 seasons to watch. That's over 230 episodes, all for you to watch and learn. The show, it's free, it's online, and you could watch it anytime. Go to thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show to sign up or click the link below. If you are wanting the Gardener's Guide to Perfect Soil, then sign up for the show and then sponsor it for as little as $8.25. When you do this, you will receive the Gardener's Guide to Perfect Soil ebook, the Homemade Organic Pest and Control ebook, and Preserving Fruits and Vegetable Guide ebook. You get all 3 really great ebooks worth over $60 just for sponsoring the show. All right, third, visit thegrownetwork.com and start learning amazing gardening and home medicine skills, and visit the livingfarm.org website where you can learn more gardening and greenhouse skills. You can find the links in the description below. So I'm super excited to help you change your gardening skills and change your life for the better. Subscribe, enroll, and visit, and we'll see you in the garden.